Welcome back to On the Sidelines. This episode, we will be looking at what's ahead for Medford sports, sitting down with the football captain, Guy Martins, and speaking with the newest volleyball captain, Ella Molciano, as she went to lunch.
The volleyball and football teams both have games on Friday the 20th. The girls take the court in the coop at 5:30 against Lynn English, who is ranked 5 spots higher than Medford. And the football team is in Lynn at 5 playing Lynn Classical.
On Sunday, the rowing team will have their first regatta in Albany, New York, starting a season that they hope will be as successful as last year. For the first varsity boat, it is a revenge tour, which will hopefully end with success in Head of the Charles and a win at States. They will also be rowing in New Hampshire on September 28th.
The volleyball team plays on Tuesday at Everett, and then at Malden on Wednesday next week. Will these games be a turnaround we are all waiting for?
Next, we have the golf team, who has been dominating the competition, going 4-1-1. Their next game will be on the 24th against Lynn English. Cross country has also been having a great season, with the girls going 2-1 and the boys going 3-0. Next week, they will have a meet at home on the 25th.
In the studio here, we have one of the captains of the football team, Guy, to talk about his team and what they hold for the future.
With an 0-2 start to the season, what things is your team doing to turn the season around?
So, during practices now, our intensity just changed. The energy has just been better, especially after how we played against Everett. We lost, but we had a great game, and I think just after that game, the rest of the season is just going to look good.
What is your preparation for a game?
So my preparations, pre-game, I always drink coconut water, especially because our team mom, Gloria, she always brings in a bunch of coconut water for us and Gators. We always drink that. And I also always pray for the team. We always circle up. We always have a good pre-game.
So at halftime during the Everett game, you were down in the scoreboard. What were you telling the team? What was the message that was floating around the locker room?
So in the locker room, as a captain, me and the other captains, we were just just getting them excited, telling them how if we beat Everett, it'd be history. So it was just to get their energy up, because last game against Greater Lowell, after halftime, we got really tired. And I just wanted to make sure that wasn't the scenario against Everett. So I just told them to keep the energy up.
It'll be about 3 weeks before your next home game at Hormel. Where do you think your team will be by that time?
Yeah, so I think our team will be pretty good. We have Lynn Classical this Friday, and our Revere away and Somerville at Tufts Classic. I think those should all be wins, and we should be looking at a 3-2 season. Hopefully our next home game, too, we'll be winning that. Just very excited for our next home game.
Sweet. Well, thank you for coming on the show today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Ella Molciano is the newest volleyball captain and is also the Medford Athlete of the Week, which is a huge accomplishment and shows the hard work she has been putting in. Earlier this week, we spoke with her in the halls. All right. What is your most ideal meal after a long practice?
Probably Chipotle. The girls volleyball team loves Chipotle a lot.
And then what is your favorite hype song to hype you up for a match?
Meet Me Halfway, the Black Eyed Peas.
And then what do you think the most important aspects of a captain are?
Probably just listening to the team. That's really important. And just getting everyone's input on everything.
Cool, thank you. Back to you at the desk.
That's all we have today for Medford High Sports. From the studio alongside James Kluggish, I am Carlos Arredo saying so long, and we'll catch you next time on The Sideline.